Happy Sunday to you. Another beautiful sunshine-filled day, but it was after 5 days of drizzly rain and chilliness, so I am certainly appreciating having a little sun on my face today. I hope you had a good week. Thoughts through my mind today was about our breath. And really importantly right now, I think a lot of us are probably more body aware than maybe we ever have been. We're paying so close attention to how we're feeling, looking for anything amiss, as we are obviously, hopefully, keeping ourselves informed about what accurate symptoms of this COVID infection is, and ourselves and our family members and those we care about. But tell me you haven't noticed that you're paying more attention to your breath and the quality of your breath. My thought was, well, my gosh, what an amazing opportunity is this to practice mindful breathing and to bring awareness into it on a more regular basis, not when we're just afraid of perhaps being ill. So, opportunities, right? Silver linings. So I wanted to maybe practice two different types of breathing with you, or to suggest some ideas around helpful breathing patterns that you might want to try on. 9 out of 10 people, they have found, are really typically breathing ineffectively and vertically, where we're not utilizing the muscles of our body, particularly our diaphragm, the way this beautiful machine was designed. We breathe very high in our chest. Only the top third, typically, of our lungs are we filling. What if we practiced diaphragmatic belly breathing so that we could increase the amount of oxygenation that we're feeling, and we utilize that breath also to stimulate the nerves and our parasympathetic system that tells our body all is well and to breathe in a calm manner. So that's just a little bit about how we typically breathe. For belly breathing is not something that we naturally tend to do, most of us. It takes a little bit more awareness and practice. One of the more common ways to practice it is when you're laying down, but you could be seated as well, where you place one hand on your chest and one hand right here just below your solar plexus, right on your belly. Breathe through your mouth initially. This is going to be somewhere between a 4 and 5 minute practice. 2 minutes through your mouth, 2 to 3 minutes through your nose. As you breathe in, let your hand on your belly rise, but your hand on your chest stay still. Notice this feels different. It feels expansive in an out direction as opposed to an up and down direction. So practicing taking a slow, deep in-breath, and if you can let your exhale linger, let it be just a little longer, and push the breath out gently with your muscles. So you're focusing on the rise and fall of the hand on your belly as opposed to your chest. After about 20 breaths or so, you may notice that maybe you're feeling a little lightheaded and it feels like you're having to work and focus on it. Practice sticking with it a little longer and let your body be super saturated with oxygen to bring a sense of relaxation and restoration, calming your mind, easing anxiety, and lowering your stress. So this is a beautiful practice perhaps at the end of your day, whenever you find the time for it, but roughly, like I say, 4 to 5 minutes. Another breath technique is an energizing breath. It can be used at any point of the day when you're feeling foggy. Maybe you just need a little bit of time to focus, get your mind back on task. Or maybe it's just that you're feeling a bit disturbed or disrupted, whether it's from information overload or whatever it may be, where you need to come back to center. So it's using a ha breathing technique. And most people, this is just fine to use. The people I would say maybe use it with caution would be people who have seizure disorders, if you know that you have high blood pressure and you're getting that under control, if you're pregnant, anything that might be an issue where you're contracting your abdomen, so recent surgeries, hernia issues, and chemistry-wise, for people who may have bipolar issues. This is not the breathing technique necessarily for you guys. There's others that you can try for energizing, but for those that this may fit, the Ha breathing is you start with your forearms parallel to the ground, sitting or standing. As you breathe in, make a gentle fist. Draw the breath in, elbows back, shoulders. As you breathe out, flip your hands and push the hands away. So the breath comes in through the nose and breathe out. And we do this as many times as it feels right, but I will bet you 30 to 60 seconds of Ha breathing may help you feel a bit more energized. Again, you're using your belly, you're using your diaphragm, and you're getting that deep inhalation, which clears the brain of distractions and fog and gets you energized from things internally as opposed to having to go get another cup of coffee. Some ideas. So if we're paying attention to our breathing anyway, why don't we use it for good and practice using our breath to calm us when we need to calm and to energize us when we need to energize? Or maybe it's as simple as taking 3 really slow breaths when you just need to come back into a place of integrity and authenticity before you speak, before you act, before you move. The power of breath. Harness it. It's with you every day of your life. With that, I wish you lots and lots of oxygenation and clarity and a beautiful week. Namaste.